Hello everyone, Shannon Bankford in Portland with Hobbit Music Studio Online. Today I'm doing a lesson called Hanon Piano Exercise Variations Gone Wild. So I'm going to show you 7 variations on ways you can get more out of any one of the Hanon virtuosic piano exercises, as if they weren't hard enough. But these are also things that you can apply to practicing your major and minor scales just as well. All right, so let's dive in here. The Hanon exercise number 1, and you can find the Hanon exercises. They've been around for a long time, so they're probably free, pretty much PDFs of them anywhere online if you haven't done the Hanon exercises. So Hanon exercise 1, this is it right here. This is the pattern, and you start it on C and you move it up to C scale to D, E, F, G. So it's right here. It goes like this. And they're all staccato. And you just move it up, both hands. Not legato, okay? So this is the normal one, and this progresses up all the way 2 octaves actually. So for today, just to shorten these variations on the video, I'm going to do each variation just 1 octave. So here's the standard. Alright, so your hands kind of overlay like this. You're always skipping 1 note. You play everything staccato and even. And we get to G up here, you switch. Take it until you get to F. It sort of turns around, so we get F on top. So an octave up and about an octave down. That's the normal exercise. Alright, now you should play it even, dynamically, all staccato, not connected, bouncing. They recommend you start it at 60 and then work your way up to 120 in order to become a virtuosic classical piano performer. So, alright, some more classic-based ways you can practice this. Variation 1 is accenting every 4 notes. So the first and the 4th note, you can count it like this: 1 E and 2 E, and I would suggest each of these you loop the first one a couple times to get used to the accent pattern or whatever it is variation we're going over. 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and 2, and then move. Accenting every 4 notes. Oops. Change at G's. So you get to F here. Alright, that's variation 1, accenting every 4 notes. Alright, next option, dynamics. The right hand can play forte while the left hand plays piano. Hopefully it can. Alright, so right hand really dropping in now while the right hand plays light. Just listen for the right hand. Gradually you can work these up to speed. Accenting the right hand forte. Alright, that's variation 2. And I'm going to flip it around on variation 3. And the left hand's going to go forte while the right hand plays piano. Piano being soft. So we're really dropping to the left hand here. metronome. I'm kind of just speeding them up as we go, as I give examples here. But all right, so that's dynamic control. Variation 4 and 5 are going to be one hand leading and the other one following. So it's easier to try the left hand leading first. So this is going to be a staggering left to right thing. Again, back to counting it would be like this: 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and the left hand leads and the right hand plays like an echo. I do find it easier to keep this together if you sort of accent the hand that leads, so you can kind of play the left hand heavy. And I suggest on all these that you just loop it on the C position first before you try to start moving it and superimposing it over the different notes of the C scale. Alright, so here's variation 4 with the left hand leading. Tricky, really takes focus. I like subdividing by 1 E and a 2 E and a, or you can even just think dugga 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 dugga. This one's a little harder, leading with the right hand. It's usually our left hand's on the beat and our right hand is doing syncopation, so it's good practice to leading with the right. And think 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a, or dugga 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 dugga. All right, the first 5 variations, very much, you can practice all of these with any of the Hanon exercises. The Hanon library, I believe there's about 60 exercises. Typically the book, you can buy books of them with 20 at a time or 30 at a time. And then you sort of just work your way through all the different variations. And each one of these you can try with these different dynamics or rhythmic things. They're all meant to be played staccato. All right, now let's move over to this side. And these are more groove based, so kind of abandoning the more of the classical approach. Variation number 6 is going to be groove style, where we alternate octaves in the left hand. Let's see if you guys can see. I'm gonna have to move it up here. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna move this whole thing up. All right, so we're gonna take the root of whatever we're starting on and put octaves in the left hand. And then we're going to accent, on the variation 6, we're going to accent our pinky. And then the notes, the first and the third notes, that'll match up with the pinky, every other note. So. And you just try it on C and go 1 E and 2 E and 1 easier to think of it as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and I think 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Whoops. When we get to G, then we're going to actually switch to G's and lead with G. starting on G. So we do the roots of whatever we start on, G. And then I like when I get down to the F here, turning it up to a G. Sort of round back off to C. So that looks like this. Here's the F and G. Alright, so if you really work at it, and I kind of messed it up going down, but you can get this up to work your way up. Alright, last variation, variation number 7 here. Must have ran into the board. The left hand is going to alternate octaves and accent the thumb now. And then the right hand, we're going to try to accent right with our thumb here in between the beats. A little bit more of a swingy style. We'll still play it even though. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Switch to G. These are new for me too, just trying all these groove-based exercises. Taking right hand exercises and putting them with various octave patterns in your left hand. Great practice for hand independency. Doing two different things at once. Alright, so if you're not getting enough out of Hanon already, if you want to try some variations, just add value, you could try all of these with not just the Hanon exercises, but your major and minor scales just as well, just to give an example of that. But so if you're practicing your C scales, you can accent every 4 notes there too. Or do the right hand forte. And then the left hand forte. And so on and so forth. All these variations work. You can do the octaves with the scales. Alright, this is just great ways to take something simple like an exercise that you can loop and practice different dynamics and different groove style accents and things like that to get total control over your hands rhythmically and then even your individual fingers. So good luck and enjoy Hanon piano exercise variations gone wild.